Welcome to your daily reading. I am Veronica. So let's get started. This is just taking a look at current situation, influences around that, and of course tarot advice as always. Okay, let's get started. I'm kind of going back to my original way of reading. I feel like I've been trying to keep them shorter, which I'm still going to try to do, but I'm not going to push it. I feel like it's, anyway, I just don't feel like it's me. And maybe, I'll add different types of shorts, but for the readings, I got to do what I got to do. Okay, current situation, 5 of Swords, present influence. Nine of Swords. Yeah, that makes sense, doesn't it? Okay, what we don't see is Hierophant, unexpected. Okay. Oops. 3 of Swords. It's going to be a tough day, guys. Challenge. King of Wands. Strength is the strength. And where does this lead? Ace of Pentacles. That's good. Knight of Wands. I'll do one more. Just see. Ace of Swords. That's good. And advice. 9 of Cups. Magicians at the bottom of the deck. Probably trying to make something happen here. And I only get that because the 5 of Swords, 9 of Swords, 3 of Swords, those are all really hard cards. And sometimes when we're trying to force a situation, then we kind of cause our own grief, so to speak. Like, especially it's easy to get disappointed if we're trying to force something that's not meant to be. So, I mean, that could be, the reason why I say that, it's the Magician trying to make something happen. And he can, right? Absolutely he can. But if you're trying to like force someone else or something, then it's really, sometimes doesn't always work. I'm going to clarify with these. So I just wanted to grab them. So we have the 5 of Swords, current situation, which it is a struggle. You are trying to reach something. You are trying to get to a goal here, and you're feeling very much tied back to that, like tied down, that you can't get there. But this is the force. This is where you're kind of trying to force something to happen, force something to change. And when I say force, it's not like I mean, I'm sure you're working at it too, but it's more like if it has to do with like something happening at your work or in a relationship, you can't force someone to feel or, do something, right? And it's not like I feel like you're expecting them to do something, but you're expecting an outcome that isn't in your control. And you're almost like really wanting that. And I think that is exactly what leads to the 9 of Swords, which is stress and, frustration and it, all of the things, right? So is there anything more about this 5 of Swords that we need to know? Anything more here? Yeah, death, changes. Yes, dreams. Queen of Pentacles. Maybe maybe, I mean, it feels like it could definitely be work, but you're definitely making changes, which is good. Those aren't necessarily bad, and you have these high expectations. Now, remember though, with the 4 of Cups is he's not noticing the unicorn back here, but what he is like, I want this, and he's not getting what he asked for, but he is getting something. So I think that's the reminder, like you've got to see what's in front of you, not necessarily, sometimes things to reach your ultimate goals take baby steps. So it's important to look at everything around you. With the Queen of Pentacles, there could be a feeling like of leveling up. This could be home. This could be work. This could be a relationship, but it is like reaching that next level. We'll take a quick look at the 9 of Swords. What's the 9 of Swords? Anything we need to know about that? Yep, 9 of Pentacles. Yep, Emperor, control. And the 3 of Pentacles. Well, yep. I mean, for some of you, this really feels like a work situation. Getting a lot of Pentacles here. The 9 of Pentacles and the Emperor. Yeah, you're stressed because there's something here that you're trying to control and you can't. again, it's just a matter of all you can do is the best you can do in any given situation. So if you're working hard and taking your role or work responsibility seriously, you that's all you can do. And what someone else chooses is up to them. It's not always fair. It's not always what we expect. But I do feel like right now you might be feeling at work like there's no one like really that has your back, or maybe you're feeling left out, and that's another part of that stress. Like you're really trying to get moving up, but it's just a matter of not like feeling respect. Now it doesn't mean that you're not, because there's an opportunity absolutely coming in. So just do you, and you should be okay. Just work hard. We have the not high priestess, the Hierophant, and the unseen. And there is something more happening here. And I don't feel like this is commitment. And I don't feel like it's learning or even teaching. I feel like there is something like there's a plan. To me, this feels like there's a plan. You don't see this. There's a reason why everything's happening the way it is. Directly affects you, yes, and will in a beneficial way. Ace of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, Ace of Swords. So I do feel like this is that unseen kind of spiritual energy. It's like having faith. Keep in mind, this isn't unseen. This isn't necessarily something you will ever know about other than watching the video. Yeah, Five of Pentacles, Eight of Wands. Yeah, Two of Pentacles. Yeah, the Five of Pentacles. These are a lot of pentacles. This is definitely important for sure. So the Five of Pentacles, to me, this is a trust card as well. So, have trust. And the reason why I say that is this guy sitting here is wounded. The guy that's walking away for help, he's leaving. He does leave him with a jacket or a coat, but he has to trust that he's going to come back with help, right? So there is a piece of faith here. The Eight of Wands, things are happening, definitely happening. I mean, he's got the book open. There's this energy of messages coming in. Something's happening, and again, it's behind the scenes. Now, with the Two of Pentacles as well here, I would say that whatever's happening behind the scenes is the powers that be or whatever have to balance something out, to make sure that everything's, hunky dory. It must be something big at work that's happening. This could also be a home, where something is out of your control. So we have the Three of Swords and the unexpected. Let's take a look at that, because the Three of Swords, okay, so there's a couple things here with the Three of Swords. This could be separation. This could be sadness. This could be hurt. And it is unexpected. So what is causing this Three of Swords? Ace of Swords, Seven of Wands, and the Death card. So you have learned something. You will learn something. The Ace of Swords. And it has to do with something you don't feel like you can change, something that you highly believe in, that you will stand up for. And you realize that there's something with those two energies that's changing, and therefore you're like, oh, this isn't what I signed up for. That's what I feel like. It's not like, I don't feel like this Three of Swords is, well, it's definitely not long lasting, but more importantly, it's more of a instant feeling like of, it's not really disappointment. It's sad. Like, I really thought that, I'm learning that the beliefs aren't aligned, and that things are definitely changing. And it's almost like you don't really want them to. Now, like if it was a home or something, like let's say you don't get the price that you wanted, or you put a contract on a home and that home fell through. But keep in mind that Hierophant is in the what you don't see, which there's reasons why everything's happening. That Hierophant is a very spiritual card. So, and it's a leader too. So there is like something that might be a little bit hard, but it should work. We've got the King of Wands in the challenge, and that would be somebody, or let's see what that is. Because the King of Wands, I feel like, is somebody. So Three of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, Lovers. This could be someone that there may, okay, so also with this Three of Swords, there may be some kind of rumors about a partnership. And I would say the Three of Cups, I don't rarely see this as rumors, but it might be. I don't feel third party, I feel rumors. And the reason why I feel rumors, there's such good stuff here that sometimes we just are looking at the rumors, and that could also be causing that Three of Cups or Three of Swords up here. So the Nine of Pentacles, this has to do with your independence and the partnership. So this is a challenge where you feel like maybe there is some kind of rumors with a partner here. Now, this could be a work partner, this could be a love partner, but there's definitely something that will be challenging with this person. Again, you'll know it if you hear the rumors. Um, but I feel like it makes you worry about your stability with that Nine of Pentacles. You have the strength and the strength. I don't think that needs to be clarified because it's like speaks for itself. The strength card, having that will to keep going, and that's what you have on the good side right now, that you do have this sustainability to this situation. So where does it lead? It leads to the Ace of Pentacles, Knight of Wands. Like, this is awesome. So this is very, could be a new opportunity coming in. I feel like having that Knight of Wands after this could be a move if you're looking at homes. This could be a change, like in your work. I mean, Knight of Wands is moving. It has a lot of action. And when I say moving, I mean he's a moving character. So he's moving towards something. He's moving into something. It literally, that's why it could be about a move. It could be about, leveling up at work. But the opportunity comes in, and I think the Knight of Wands is you grabbing that opportunity. And then it goes back to that Ace of Swords that clarified, which I feel like is everything will come in and be clear here in the next few days. Tell me about this Ace of Pentacles opportunity here. Keep in mind, we have your Nine of Cups as your, okay, Lovers, Three of Swords, Nine of Pentacles. So we're having repeat cards. The Lovers is that partner that you felt really kind of sad about, but I feel like you are definitely reaching goals. Now, this new opportunity could come from what I feel like it could be happening here, even though you felt sad about this situation, that there is that separation that's actually leading to a new opportunity. Anything more about this ace that we need to know? Queen of Cups. This is something that's really going to be important to you, something that you really love, like really are attuned to and feel really good about. So the Knight of Wands, let's clarify that and see what that is. Seven of Wands, okay, that's come back around. Strength's come back around. And the Devil, that has not. Yeah, this is something that's been important to you, that you stood up for and that you've been hanging in there on. And yes, you've been attached to it. And this is that lead to that. And I don't think the Devil here is a bad one. It's just clarifying that this is something, this is that energy here, up here. You've been working for it. You've been sad because it hasn't come around. It is coming around. It just didn't happen in your timeline, or you didn't see the things happening in the now. They're going to take place as the day moves on. And now we keep getting that Three of Swords, and it just was at the bottom of the deck. I would be real careful to go in too much of a funk here. If you get disappointed, go ahead, be disappointed, be sad, but don't hold on to that energy. Ace of Swords. Yeah, Queen of Cups. Seven of Cups. Yeah, you're going to be Four of Wands. Yeah, you are going to be with choices, but I feel like what's happening here is you're making the right choice because you're going to have clear answers to a situation that's important to you. Queen of Cups, Seven of Cups, these were the choices, right? There's like been a lot of them. The Four of Wands is that celebration. Also keep in mind the Four of Wands follows the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is about reaching and seeing everything, all your hard work come into play, where this Four of Wands is celebrating that, celebrating the harvest, celebrating the hard work. celebrating those wins. And that's what this is you're celebrating those wins, but it comes from an understanding. This Ace of Swords is like, oh, everything clears up, an aha moment. I mean, that just feels awesome to me. So the Nine of Cups is in your advice today. I mean, don't give up on your dreams. Absolutely not. Yes, you may feel frustrated that things aren't coming to, fruition, or you don't see things happening the way you would like to see it happen, but don't not have faith in your dreams, because there is this hierophant that you are unaware of that's saying that things are happening because spirit or higher powers, however you want to see that, is making those things happen and putting those things into play for you. So there you have your daily reading. Yes, please hit that thumbs up button. Give me a comment. I appreciate you. Take care. Have a beautiful day.